On.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, that was them performing, and Luther, when he ran into all this trouble, he decided that maybe what he ought to do is make his albums differently, start writing different songs. See what he says.
All right, let's see what he says.
What I'm going to start doing, is I'm going to start making, instead of making a clean version and an adult version, I'm going to make a black version and a white version. I'm going to start saying, let's get laid and let's do her and things like that.
All right. Sounds like a pretty good concept
That'll
to me.
fix everything, right?
What, to him, melody is a dirty word. Now, you can't... Let me tell you something about this guy. The more I look at this picture here, Robin...
Yeah.
I mean, you can't tell me that he would look bad like this. Behind bars. He looks like he's been committing crime, I tell you. He looks like it. You put the bars in and then you don't worry about him
Luther,
anymore.
that's the future. Okay. Also, Howard, our mayor has been taking quite a battering from the press, with the headboard.
Because he's an idiot.
This and that.
I want to squirt Gary. I want to squirt Gary. Gary, show us how Dinkin sweats. Move that thing up a little higher. Show us how Dinkin sweats. Just shoot that. That's it. Move it up higher.
Oh, no.
That's how our mayor sweats.
Well,
Go ahead,
not only
Robin.
is our mayor sweating now, Howard,
Yeah.
he's getting a little testy.
I
Put in the
see.
tape.
All right. Let's see our mayor. For God's sake.
Poor Gary. I'm spitting. Oh,
Anybody want more of the cat food?
here we go. Here's Mayor Dinkins. He was
All right.
confronted by some reporters.
Okay, but two kids were shot today, Mayor. We just wanted to ask you a little bit.
Why did you ask me that? Let me just finish.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Now
hey,
watch
man.
this in slow motion. We'll see what the mayor does. He's starting to go into the elevator. Then he comes back up shaking his finger and get out of here.
Now, wait a second, Robin. I need to take a look at this. And this, let me show you one shot that I think is kind of interesting on this
Okay.
video. Right here, I would say he looks like a tired waiter. Or it looks like Minister Farrakhan has visited him right around here.
Yes, this is true.
Maybe it's time to get some religion going, Some good Jew-hating and religion. Some,
Everything was straightened right out.
I'll tell you that.
So anyway, yeah, he seems a little testy right now, don't you
Yes,
think?
he really does. Why was he so upset? What's the matter? He can't answer a few questions?
He's tired of that headboard
Doesn't
because they
like the
started
headboard.
with that.
Oh, it's time to break for commercial, Robin.
Excuse us.
God, are we working this show or what? Let me talk to you. Now, listen, Brother Fax called up. They're very upset with our last commercial. Judy Tenuta totally ruined it. And that big, what was that name? Dusty Lusty?
I don't know. Curvesy Worvesy? I don't know what her
The one with the
name
big
was.
breasts. I never saw a stripper.
Topsy-turvy?
Topsy, fatsy, breasty. All right. I love this fax machine. I cannot tell you. This Brother company is unbelievable. I use this fax machine at home. I use it every day. I get faxes like this all the time. Squirt Gary Moore. Signed, everyone. There's my button. Look at that.
That was the fax you got?
Let me just squirt you now, right now. I'm squirting you. And you are... There you go. Let me explain to you about this fax machine and why I like it so much. It has a couple of features that I think are worthwhile. First of all, if you notice here, there is an LCD display. Very few fax machines have that. That way you can't dial a wrong number. You'll know the number. Then if you look at this cover page here, Monty, with the camera, look at that right there. Hold it steady, okay, pal? Hold it steady, I said. If you look at the cover page right here, you'll notice that this is automatic. Automatically, this will be programmed into your fax machine. There are no fax machines on the market that work like the Brother fax machine. They have auto feed, auto cut, auto cover page, all right? And it makes for a great holiday gift. I really recommend this one. It's available at Staples, J&R Music World, and Newmarket Lewis. And if you buy another fax machine, I guarantee you within a couple of months, you'll be buying a different one. Robin, don't you think the news would be a lot better if you did it without that jacket on?
What difference does the jacket make?
Hey, come on. I ate the cat food, didn't I?
I'll eat the cat food.
You eat this cat food. Just taste this. Eat this cat food. Come on. Come on. Ratings.
I just, there's
Come on.
nothing under here but a regular old dress.
Would you stand up? My sister would like to see your outfit.
I stood up once
Please.
already.
Wow, look at that dress. Hold it a second.
What?
I got to illustrate you. Take a look right here. Very nice. Wait a second. We pan down there? Yes. Go back, please. Well, first of all, if this was cut lower, this would really get us ratings.
You can cut it lower. There's
Yes.
nothing there.
Let's take it down. And, of course, let's pan up your legs. And notice that, of course, the audience can see.
They don't know what legs are on this show.
Monty, you are a hell of a cameraman. Look at that, guys, huh? Let's clear that up. Notice there's no hair on that leg. And as we travel up... woo! All right, more news.
You're so silly.
You can tell I'm totally carried away with this machine. I'm looking for anything to draw on, okay?
Well, this will give you something to draw on. You know who's also in the news this week? Madonna.
Madonna.
They just did a bunch of PSAs, that's public service announcements,
Right.
for MTV. And it's all about getting out that young vote. So, of course, who else but the Material Girl to get all the young people to vote. Here's a little bit of Madonna's PSA done to her hit Vogue.
Hey, Madonna, you want to do a public service announcement? Weld your legs together, sweetheart. Eh?
Maybe she does that. Let's see.
I don't know. I don't know what she does. Here we go.
Dr. King, Malcolm X, freedom of speech is as good as sex. Don't give up your freedom of speech. Power to the people is in our reach.
Whoop! Whoa!
Yeah, what is going on there?
Well, let's see. Let's take a real good slow look here, okay? Well, we could use a little work in here, couldn't we? What do you think, Robin?
I said to myself, now here's a woman who has a personal trainer
Right.
and works out 7 or 8 hours a day from what we understand.
And she's
What is
still-
going on?
She got a belly like a heifer. She got a belly like a heifer, for crying out loud. What is that, Supergirl with these giant panties? Let's get a short little thong going there, honey. Let's lose the Harpo Marx haircut, all right? That's out. Well, you know, like that, she don't look so bad. And you cover that up. Man, that's not
Now
bad at
she's
all.
all right.
Lose these jack boots. What are we, Nazi Germany?
And what are those two guys standing around her?
What is this, a potato in your pants? All right.
Nice outfits,
Nice
boys.
outfits, boys.
Also, Howard, you know who's always in the news?
Fred Norris.
No.
I'm going to tell you something. You know,
What?
the more I look at this Madonna picture, forgive me for indulging
What?
myself. Hey, just excuse me for a second. Put this on. will you? The more I look at it,
Yeah.
the guy on the left here has nicer legs than her. Take a look at that. Look at the
You know,
nice
if you
shape.
look really closely, you find a lot of things.
You find a lot of things in that picture. I just can't stop drawing on Madonna.
Well, let me tell you, a guy who's always in the news is Al Sharpton.
Yes,
Reverend Al makes the news just about every week.
he sure does.
And because I see him so often, I'm getting kind of tired of that look.
Yeah, it's the same look week after
Yeah. So let's take a look at him.
week. Something tells me I'll be drawing again.
Here he is in the Bronx or the Brooklyn.
Mr. Stewart certainly does not feel he looked intimidating. With my oval, angelic face, there's no way I could look intimidating.
But that's a look he's had for a long time.
Right, you
What
tired
about
of that.
changing it? Buckwheat. That's a good
Like
look.
a nice hat like that?
Yeah, you know, what would Reverend Al look? Ooh!
Ooh.
That could work. How about Farrah Fawcett? She got a good look.
Ooh, I like that.
Well, what about Elvis?
Let me see. Very
That's
nice.
not bad.
Yeah,
That's not
bad
bad.
at all.
Larry from the Three Stooges?
Larry Fine. Oh.
How about Howard Stern? That's a good look.
Hey, very nice.
Or maybe something a little more conservative. Producer Dan Furman. I think we got a mix.
Wait a second. I really like that a lot. Let me just say, what? Me worry? All right. Yes. Very nice.
Oh, goodness. And finally today, Howard,
Yes.
remember Nadia Comaneci?
Yeah.
The beautiful little Romanian gymnast?
Hey, Robin, why am I yelling?
I don't know. I'm sitting right here.
All right, go ahead.